Maybe with this, I cannot get copies right at any point in time. Is this working on it? Yep, it is. What was overtaken? What was taken? Sub 7, Sub 6, and Ancient Adventure. Which one do I want to do first? I'll do Ancient Adventure first. Why do I have two of these open? Okay. I don't know if this is working correctly. I'm trying to make this just see me. Plethora of like different chords here. Why the heck is it listed as game analysis 1? It's supposed to be. It is supposed to be. Okay. That seems like everywhere that I can post this. Should I start? I think I should start now. New mouse, new type of strat. I'm not expecting. Oh my gosh, that's actually loud. That is actually loud. 1, 2, 3. No, wait. 1, 2, 3. That's a little bit better. Let's see if I can remember this a little bit. We're gonna need to move this somewhere away from all the chords, which are already tangling together. Okay. Why is it like this? It's gotta be right there. Yep. This mouse is so new, it's horrible. that was dead, double dead. For one, it was starting off horrible in terms of yay. Okay, let's try this now. No, still getting stuck. I feel as if the mouse thing and the other thing should be switched. Wow, okay. Does that like, no, it just shows the, what about this one does that? That's just a simple, and then mouse 3 on that. Stream looks nice with the show your face in the stream, unlike me. Yeah. It's better at this angle instead of going face on, because then it doesn't look like I'm a pale person with red circles around my eyes, feeling like I'm a dead man. Anyway, first off, we have to move this slightly this way to give ourselves more room. Move ourselves here, and now the cam can see. Move this here because it's useless. And let's go. Okay, where can I control this mouse sensitivity? As much as I like it on high, it's bad on high. So, mouse. How many lines to scroll? No, that's different. Oh, what? Okay, no, what? Select your primary button, right? Additional mouse options. So we're gonna do, no, that's double click speed. Wheel, no, pointer options. We're gonna, now that's too slow. That's the perfect speed. Let's do that. That's the perfect speed, I say as I Can I not click out of the box? I got a box. I got a box. Let's not click out of it. Onto something else? Okay, onto something else. Let's try this one. Because this was another one I sort of did something. Oh, wait, it's not supposed to be done on here. Nor is Submachine 7. Okay. In that case... Oh, I guess I'll try sub 8. Me too. I prefer trying the speedrun HD version. I mean, that's the first one to get. You have that rhythm, the usual rhythm that you can do on the HD editions, and it's in your head already. So, you aren't jitter clicking that much. Who am I? Who the heck am I? Okay. More RAM is as much a blessing as it is a curse. If I can hear them on my headphone. This microphone, as much as it is great, it's too it's too inclusive. You can still hear the background noises even with this microphone, right? Oh my gosh. Wait! This is a mouse cam. I can use this as a mouse cam. Hold on. Yeah, this is literally just a test stream, honestly. So anything that happens here will not happen in the long run. This is a stream where I can get advice and use that advice for the next stream, assuming that I can actually pull it off. And then I can use the second video. This can be one capture device, as long... Let's see. And then I'll probably grab a second capture device with my face. Or something like that. With obviously a custom resolution, which would be the square. Because the square is a good one. Is this good? It looks good on my full screen. And then on... Here we go. Oh, I want... as much as I want it. Great. Because I'm planning on also having a cam for mouse and D-pad and arrow pad on the keyboard once I do the other stream next week. That's the top one. Noble. I can use an input display application to display no board for input display. I'll probably do that for the arrow pad but the mouse cam stays because you can see more from the input display. Only gives the clicks. You want to see the movement of the mouse as well. Oh my god. Okay. Let's try this again. I want a goal of sub 2 minutes. I don't care if it's world record. I want sub 2 minutes on the leaderboard. My cat's talking to me. Mouse movement as well. Oh, let's stick with the webcam. Yeah, it also shows how much space I got for my mouse to move. Hence why I... Okay. I mean, there are a couple of wires that I could probably move. Plus a couple, maybe this box or something. I don't know. Apart from that, I think that would be good. Dot equals plus. Oh, it's dot plus equals circle. Because I think of it as a wrong math problem. Dot, you don't add an equal sign. So it's dot plus equals circle. No. Even better. If you have a dot and add more radius, you get a bigger circle. That's a good way to remember that. So dot plus equals circle. Oh my gosh. You don't follow it, you have... It's 4, isn't it? Yeah, it was 4. And you don't go left. Okay. Okay. So let's redo this step from here. Dot, dot. Grab, left, 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 up, up. 4. Grab. 5. Okay. And I'm already showing signs of shaking. So, yeah, no. Okay. New updates for your programs are available. Who the heck cares? It's a 14.24. It was like 20% when I had the lower RAM amounts. Now it's a little bit better. Maybe I could actually try something with the on-code. It's sub 10 if I do it. It's all dependent on if I have time though. Now my mouse is playing a little weirder. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because my arm's so shaky. Maybe it's what happens when I feel the burn for a moment and then lose it. Okay. I missed it. Alright, that was also a miss. I sadly hear. Why do I still hear my family? This said noise canceling, not noise suppressing. Okay. I guess I'll live with it. Welcome. Maybe I could just need to relax. Well, relaxing didn't work. Bring this closer to me, and then move this a little bit up. Maybe that will get my hands less of a reach. Did it mess up any other things? Nope, I think it's fine. That was good until I missed that one click. If that makes sense. That could be better. The small things add up, and if I do too many small things throughout the course, it won't turn out well. For example, that lack of accuracy. Let's just go back to these mouse options and see if we can't, what happens if I did that? Feels a little bit slow. I'm used to the 3 default button in the dialog box. What's a pointer trail? Oh gosh, that feels a little weird. No. Show location of the pointer when I press the control key. Well, the control key, no. Let's just do that. I don't really care. Back here. Gotta be there before 30. This is why I need a pulse meter at times. You do good and then you don't realize you're sucking. What the heck was that? What? Why? No, I click close, you click. I click close, you click open. Why? I'm slowly moving closer to these chords. That's one of the reasons. Okay. Wow, you could actually hear my neck crack from that. If I can hear it, you can hear it. Simply put. For example, that noise. What would happen if I tried it on 2? Okay, there we go. It's on 2. Now It feels a little bit right, but I don't know. Don't fear it. Okay, 3 is the bare minimum for this. 4 is slightly faster, noticeably. It's an oven plank. Yeah.
What do you think about it? It'll burn your palm.
This isn't that won't turn up right now. What do I need to do? Here we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. How do I missed. I missed 1 5 times. Eyes. It's all about the eyes. Why? Why? It's all about the eyes. We can try here. We can try here. It's 1 1 2 3 1 2. It's 1 1 2 3 1 3 2. Eek. Dude, click the sliding pole first. Much easier target. I'm not. Oh. Looks too far right. I trust my hands to go where my eyes want them to go. What is the delay on that transponder? Or whatever it is. I don't care. How am I doing this bad? Looking at my, I don't know if I can even beat this time. If I do it, it's gonna be accidental. That's all I'm gonna say. Unless I discover something new within this game, which could be beneficial. I don't think. I think the most I'll be able to do is sub 2 minutes. Just barely above your time, maybe. One thing I should know is it possible to go left and can you click from the left side, or do you have? Yep, you have to click from that handle. Because if I didn't have to, I could have done this.
I set up my goal on 69.
Now. It's the lever!
My outstation is set up.
It's the fucking lever which is messing me up. Why? No! This man focus. I just don't read live chat when I'm focusing. That's the thing. You need to understand. You only never swim in the same river water twice. So don't give me your grass for your weak sex. Lol. Ooh, pajama fuzz. Of course. I'm so shaky that I dropped this phone. This area feels bruised right here, but I don't care. Let's keep going. Come on. Come on. Seems like the general area is right here. Missed. So you'll be attacking figs and then yo-yos. catch that in midair. Attacks of the sun.
Daddy, this is my station.
I was missing something there. Was I? I don't even know anything beyond this point now. I don't know. I'm gonna have to replay this once. Okay. So starting here, because that's where it happened. Go here, down, down, left, right, button. Go to layer 2. 4, 5, 6, I think. Yep. And then you know what? You also gotta go to layer 2 here, so you can get that 6 doubled. And then you go 4, then 4 and 4. Okay, and then 7 is self-explanatory. I think all we really need. Well, make sure you're down first, of course. But is there anything else we need to do beyond that point? Yep, okay, that's it. So, you are the Pokedex of the universe. No, I'm not a supermassive black hole. I'm Sundex, and Sundex is me. Okay, here we go. I got this down. Layer 6. 2 wheel piece. Left mill, right mill, right mill. Down, left, down, no. Down, left, left, left. Hit up. Up. Catalyst stone. 6 down, right, right. 4, L4, right. Hit L6, left. Go to L6. Okay, I think this is nice. I think I know. Okay. don't die. Now I need to rewarm my arm. My arm works best when it's already been worked. What the heck am I?
It's very good to make some Christmas, right?
Yeah.
He thought he did.
Well, he thought it worked. That's all of these. Fire will get a package out of it.
Horrible.
You did awesome camp. Some of our pans are in the sunroom. So we need down there to check for them. Oh.
That was a perfect layer 1 though. I will give myself that. I will give myself that crown 8. It's just the horrible luck, the horrible accuracy I had in layer 5 kept me from sub 2 minutes. Or at least sub 2:10. I don't know. It kept me from something.
Yeah, the bacon. Oh, that's all I had water was bacon. Why? I wonder what was that about?
That felt a little bit. That felt a little bit messy.
I'm all in.
Okay,
Oh, I'm sorry. It's water
right
with bacon
there.
and
Right there is where I need to put that.
get out.
You know what? Who cares? I'm just gonna try something else now. Hold on. Browser game.
Sorry, don't close them, man.
Take them all.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd be doing the large in this chamber. So it's deep and it's got the size protected.
Does this look alright? Not you. The boiling water makes this feel like an ASMR video. I do not want this to be an ASMR video.
I don't know what that means.
Who's that talking about?
It's not boiling water, it's water. It's bubbling water.
It's bubbling water. Exactly. They can hear this. You can hear this bubbling water, right?
Hey, Darcy, go out.
Who remembers full stacks? I will do this again. We were
Is that
here.
snoring on the couch? It was a good nap.
Some 9.
It's good. That's what's bacon sauce and onion wine.
Let's try to move on. This one.
It's a thick box.
We have a saved size from earlier. Just need to full screen it. Set flashbars.
You want to change hands because you're large, but then you have a deeper base of water.
Let me see if I can reduce the amount of stuff I have to do. Hold on. Ding, 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 ding. Recycle bin. Well, of course, that's fine. Empty folder for some reason. Okay. With your stove. That's an issue with your stove. Oh, okay, I don't get why, but I'll accept it.
Isn't it already cooked?
Okay. So gaming is separate. So if I cut this, I can move it to. I could move it to my remove the right protection. I'll remove the protection as soon as the stream's over. For now, we'll have to live with what we got. Oh wait, I have a better idea. Blank wanted me to try out he wanted me to do some machine 10. So I'll give him the lowdown on that. Ping him so he can come, please. Okay. Escape. Well, first things first, you need the flash version of it, so you need the exe file. Your quality needs to be low, because low, even at with the best specs you can have, it's still gonna be laggy. To do up 10.
Flatter.
You're in there, Plank? I'm not starting the rest of this until you come. Because then you'll just be too far behind to begin with. Oh, burr. Messy studio. A very messy studio. Okay. Oh my. Okay. Plank, I'm just going. I'll give you a couple of minutes to come in. I'm not starting until Plank speaks on live chat. He just needs to speak once so I know he's there and he can listen. Because if I remember correctly, he wanted me to explain to him how to run subtext. It was somewhere. You said here, bro, you gotta teach me how to run sub 10. Man, you can't let there be a 1 minute lead between first and second. Here, doing speedruns. Okay, if you can just listen in, that'll be fine. But visuals may help. Visuals may help as well, but it's not likely that you'll find time since you're speedrunning. I'll try to do as much narration while making this a speedrun as I can. Now remember, this is my first time doing this in a while, so I probably may have forgotten stuff as well. So this might not turn out to be a run, but I'm staying on this until I finish the game.
Another big plate.
Right. Grab the light sphere, third switch, new ladder, go up that, you grab that thing, you bring it back up here, get that fuse. That's an exploit. You have to click both of those at once and then leave quick. Always go to the left first because you need that handle to open this door.
Go upstairs and tell Dante and his dog to go out. Go all the way up because he might be asleep.
You start by going to the storage facilities. I go right usually. Left, down is usually the thing that I do here. I go right then down here because there's only a karma fuse there. Left, up, left, down, right, up, down, left, down, then go up to the next one. You do that usually first. And then you go down again, and then you grab this rune, go back to these dots, go down, keep going down until you see that, and you finish with that. Speed your way over to here. This is an RNG place. You need to grab this vector finder from this room before you leave. You need the karma fuse from here. This needs to open for a loop stabilizer before you leave as well, which is done by putting these karma fuses in, just like that. That's done, and now you're out.
Thursday night.
I go right usually first to grab this range confirmator. Then I go left here to grab this. Right, then left so that you can quickly move, transition left here. Once you click this, you're going to transition right quickly. Then you're going to quickly pull on that. It'll appear red, but it will work. Down, 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 right. I pull on this, usually. And then you could also put this here, but I don't find that useful. Just like that, we're done with that section. This is different, because if you pull too early, that's not going to work. You gotta pull at just the right time. So, ding ding ding, like that. This is self-explanatory. You want your mouse to be positioned above these very dark lines, and it can't move down. If you move it down, you can't quick grab the light sphere. Right down. It's natural for me, but it might be harder for you. If you go left and then quickly go right, you can quickly grab the first ladder's rung, and then in the middle between the top of, maybe this line is a good reference point. The line right here. So do that. These next few you can do in any order you want, but I found it easier to do it this way. You need the plasma spheres. This plasma sphere before you go to IIO. Then you also need this vector finder beforehand as well. The rest of the vector finders can be found here. Don't forget to place that force field canister before you start finding them. Pipe, board, box, bag, oxygen tank, box, punching bag, and chair. Right cabinet holds the vector finder for that one. Now, once you come here, you're going to want to quickly go here, and then it's similar to how it was arranged in a different way. There's a room here, but there's also two grates here. You click the grates first. You click both grates if you can, and you go through the left one, once you come back. You want the plasma sphere, and then you also want this bypassive here. Now, it's up to you if you want to get this first or last when you're on the way in or you're on the way out. I prefer to do it on the way in, so it's less of a hassle. You don't need to do that, you only need to do that once. That karma veil will be one of the hardest pickup objects to do, so don't expect to get it on the first try. Something interesting, you should, for this part, position your mouse in the top right corner. You'll be able to hit both hitboxes. Once there's no hitboxes on the right side anymore, there's a hitbox on the upper side. Sure, that gives you a... Now you have the plasma charges. You want to click that as soon as it comes up. because then it skips the actual movement. It's like you've already done it. Once you're here, position your mouse in the exact middle because that's...
One day.
Well, you could also position it a little bit lower. And then you're also going...
So I'll picture your favorite dad. I have to be, because I'm the only daddy.
And like that, you have your last few ladder runs.
I will be your daddy.
You have all three. So now you go here, grab this. Now here's a good exploit you want to use. If you click quickly, you can place a ladder rung before even grabbing the ladder rungs because of its position in the inventory. It's theoretically possible to do two at once and cut your time down even further, but I'm not sure if that's possible humanly. I could try a task at some point to see, but apart from that, that's one of the exploits you kind of have to know. Right or left, it's up to you. I prefer right because that's more laggy and you can get through it quicker. Now, there's a specific spot you want your mouse to be when you're doing this section, because then not only do you immediately... You want to be right around here when you're clicking to open this. So that way you can double click and grab the insulator cap. Then once you're here, the cog will be here. You can leave as soon as you're done with that. Now this insulator cap is my hint that I need to go to OII and put it in. There will be a ladder set up because you overrided Shiva. And that'll be the last time you do that. Now, here's a point where... This is a point where I like to... I don't necessarily like to go all the way here, even though you could theoretically bring these quickly. What I like to do is I like to... I'll start down, left, left. Sort of like that. So I went down, went left, went here quickly, grabbed the grave, then went down here and grabbed the skull and left. Like that. Simple yet complicated. Now you have one stone grave, but you also have cog wheels. These cog wheels are what you use for the next step. Keep in mind that you have your 6 pictures finally, with 4 runes and your 2 hieroglyphs that you need. Or 4 runes and 2 hieroglyph pictures that you need. This one is irrelevant, do not get it. It shows the middle 2. You need the one with the top 2 and the bottom 2. If that makes sense. So, these 2 correlate to the top 2. Luckily, we already have the snake in place, so we only need 3 hits there. And then, these 2 correlate to the bottom 2. This is different. You have to... It's a cumulative 3 clicks. That is an RNG thing, so... It's the second of 4 RNG sections that can make or break your run.
My
this is the one you go for first. I like grabbing everything before as I go.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Taking this off.
You can grab the root pathfinder while you're taking that off to save yourself a little bit of time, and then once you're done you can put it in. But now you also have your last few coils. Now, oh no, that one's gone. You have to use the barrel. You could do a quick tap here. Like, you move your mouse to the median point of here and here, which is around this area, and then click as soon as click rapidly. This is where the karma vial comes in. I did not expect to do that quickly, but yeah, it's the third button because this is thrown great. You also need this portal charge because it's going to play a role later. Now you go here to set up go to the stabilizer bay to set up your last few sections. I start with the data tape first because that's the furthest away. Remember this spot. Where my mouse is, remember this spot. This is where the 2 hit points for both stone grapes collide. And you can place both at the same time, boosting your efficiency. From here, you can go to one of 2 places. You can go to I and do this light sphere thing, which gets you this glyph, and you can go to the temple. You need the coil from Stabilizer Bay to do this. Once you're done with that, you can choose again. Either I-I-O or O-I-I. I will go O-I-I because there is something special I need to do there to show Plank. Here is where things get a little bit tricky. You gotta put these 2, you gotta turn these 2 as soon as possible, and then position your mouse just below the corner of this triangle-ish thing, like so. And then you double-click to grab the stabilizer, quickly move down, and click, 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 click. Also, the thing that we can do in sub 7 where we can hit the hit counter and it's easier if you're laggier, which is probably a pro to lagginess. Now you finally go to this left side to grab this final stabilizer coil, and then you finally go back to the ancient ruins, which it took us long enough to. This is another special spot where you can hit both at once. This is a light sphere down here. You need that to progress to the other side of the lighthouse, and then you have this rune system. This first rune, I believe it correlates. Here, let's cycle through all these runes, because it looks like these positions are fixed. These positions are fixed. Yep, these positions are fixed. So currently all the rooms are in the one position. The one position for the top left is this lambda-like structure.
Up at 5:30 to wait for Christmas. Like 10. I fell asleep on purpose so I could get up. So you get up at 5:30.
Anyway,
And
your first room from the wherever. I don't even remember.
that because I'm watching. I did.
This first room from the looping sections, 33-3 I believe, correlates with this. So that will have to turn 3 times. This next room from the reason mind correlates with this, only 1 turn. This one, I don't know exactly where I got it from, but it correlates with here, 2 turns. For all I know, it might have been... Hold on. I can't remember. Oh, it was from wherever Submachine 6 was. And then this last room, self-explanatory, it's for here. Only 2 turns. Once that's done, you go back to I. And if you see a fork, you forked it right.
No, we had meal dinner. It's Chinese. We need to go to right.
Now this is literal back and forth stuff. Place the fork on the right side, flip the switch on the left side, and then finally go down to the arcade on the right side. You have to go 6 to the left, because if you go 3 to the right, which we will do later for this portal here, it won't work. Do not go through here, it takes you back through here. It's literally just a... Anyway. I purposely took that, but what you can do is as soon as you press this button, you can go to the menu and exit the main menu. Do not quit the game. It's beneficial if you know where the continue button is. Like if I clicked there, I would have started a new game. It's right under the new game button. This is one of the hardest hitbox places because of the doors. You're so used to the entire side being a hitbox that being confined to this small space for your mouse is not going to work. So what you do is you start with going down, you grab that, go up, you see where this is. In this case it's at the 7, so it's going to be the longer cycle. You grab that one on the way. Go down to the stone weight, where the stone weight goes, put it in and get that last unlock level. There is no... Oh, forgot to grab this one from the wheel thing. Completing the wheel thing gives you this one. There is no way to hit a hitbox, to dual hitbox in this moment. Now here is where you have to make sure your inventory isn't too crowded. There are these 4 fuses here. You need to collect all 4 fuses. Light sphere there is dire for later. If you forget it, you will be so angry because you'll only be 2 clicks away, and then you won't be able to perform those last 2 clicks, and then you need this valve. Similarly to this door, take the board off and close it. Now, you have a choice. I like going I first because that seems a little bit better, but that's where you place your first fuse. What I prefer you actually do is you go to the edge fuse place first, which I think you could probably trace my steps. Then you go to this other place. And not only do the fuse here, but also the skull here. You can click right on the microscope and still place the skull there. So you could theoretically put your mouse here, skull, click, 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 go down. And then finally this one. And I like saving this one for last, and you will see why in a moment. That's all for fusing, but you need... But while we're here, we might as well do this little puzzle. Oh no, it's RNG. This is what got me. This is what got us the 1 minute separation. It's literal pure luck. And if this doesn't go well for you, your run's toast. You need to go slow enough to know what you're doing, but fast enough to be quick through the flows. I was unlucky and got the valve after like 15. Now look at this. It's a left. So you need to click this one twice. And then there should be another panel here somewhere. Yes, valve 2. Since this is right, I click this one once. This activates the first gramophone head, which is the left one. You click that one, and then now you do one on right again. 1, 2, 3 on left. Left gramophone. Charge. And you can finally go home. Now, as much as you want to go to OIO to actually do stuff, you need to grab this first. What good is a vat of karma if you don't have anywhere to store it? Just like that. It's a guide for plank board. He wanted me to show him how I speedrun sub 10 because he hates the 1 minute separation between me and him. Well, you don't need to put that through the lab thing. Now, next up,
Michael got a really cool DJ pad.
you finally use this bridge.
It's a full keyboard that you can like reprogram.
Grab tile D and then go to OII.
With a DJ pad with certain with
Now, for some reason, the top of this hitbox renders later. Everything starts from this bottom left corner for this one. So this is going to be the best place to put your mouse once you hit your karma stabilizer. Then you can slowly rise up and hit the karma button, and then get your second plasma charge. From here, everything else is in OOO. You could probably... I could try something.
Play Minecraft.
No, that won't work. Because you're going right towards this. For something to work, For an inventory glitch to work, an assumed location in which an item can be used must be to immediately pass by this thing in the inventory. So therefore, that's how the ladder run thing happens. Let me just take you to it again. So when we did the ladder run thing, the ladder rungs were in this section where the plasma coil was. If I would go down, it looks like these 3 ladder runs pass right by where the ladder runs go. This is how I am able to place one ladder rung before every other ladder rung. The same can't be said for a situation such as the one I was just showing.
Stop. Like it, throw away.
Such as the one I was just showing you, because I'm coming from the right, and the inventory does not cross on the right. It crosses when you go up, and it crosses when you come down. But it's more likely that you'll have it done when you go down. Anyway. Now here's my question. Can the same thing be done with the fork? No. Because whereas the fork is in the left portion of the inventory. The place for the fork is in the left portion of the inventory, but the fork itself is on the right of the inventory. So unless you're planning on grabbing a couple of things, which would waste time immensely, I don't plan on. So instead of going the 7 that way, you go the 3 this way. Need I say why? No, that's one of the laggier rooms for some reason, just all the different particle dots thingies.
Like, are you old enough to consent to marry a child? Some people aren't getting charged for
Now look at where my karma stabilizer is now. Look at all the devastation look at everything that I can do here. This accommodates the entire inventory. So if I quickly click down twice, I can use the karma stabilizer without even putting it in my hand. The same cannot be said for the times.
Like we were talking about college, right?
I'm not gonna narrate simple. Now last time in my world record one, I did it like this. I did the ID card first. There's a specific way I do it which saves time. You click here twice. If you do it quick enough, you can override the hatch coming down. But it still comes down.
So if you 61 to 60 up, a 61 don't transfer, or let's say 40 and 30 don't 60 don't transfer.
Now, finally the last section is in the edge. What better place to end? Fuse, quick grab and run.
You can take classes of stuff that you get college credit for if you don't apply. Like at Wayne State, I took karate. I could have kept going. Then, I only need 1 free credit. There's that class. You can go to college to learn things, not to apply to a degree. So not every class you have to apply to.
Finally, you end with the making the final life crown.
We just saw stand up Larry's.
Boom, you're done.
They are hunters.
Anyway,
They are not talking.
that's sub 10 for you. I will
Like when you go to Target.
do a second stream of a different subject at some point,
Go out, get the food, boom.
but that seems like it's going to be it for now. I have to eat.
Same thing when you shop.
I'll see you all real soon.